Virgo. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the first half of October of 2020 spiritual advice reading. I'm going to start out with the Tea Leaf Fortune Card deck by Ray Hepburn, and I'm going to do a circle spread. Later on, I'm going to select a tarot deck for spiritual confirmation and guidance. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Virgo I'm reading for during this general reading. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on. With clearly defined messages regarding, the first half of October of 2020. Okay. So in the center of the circle spread, representing the first week of October of 2020, we have a Virgo who has the camel energy. The advice here is to persevere, and you will overcome problems. When I cross that card, I'm crossing it with the Seahorse card regarding family matters. Persevere, and you will overcome a situation regarding family members, Virgo. Now, in the thoughts position for this Virgo, we have a fair woman energy. So some Virgo, be it you or another, are connecting with a woman, blonde, gray, or white-haired woman, or you're thinking about connecting with them. Now, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, representing the first week and a half or two of October of 2020, we have a Virgo who is going to be feeling energies of happiness and well-being because of this blonde, gray, or white-haired, fair-skinned woman. Now, in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, we have the nest. An emotionally secure and loving family is important to you. So who is this fair woman? Is this you or another? What do the family matters represent? For Spirit saying in relation to another or others, you're going to feel energies of great happiness and well-being if you don't already during the first half of October of 2020. So in the actions position, we have the rat energy. Someone working against you behind your back. And emotionally, we have November. Some of you may be dealing with someone who has Scorpio or Sagittarius in their chart by mid-October of 2020. For we have the owl energies. Good advice from a wise person. So emotionally, if you're single, Virgo, you may be connecting with someone who has fair skin or light-colored gray or white hair. And there is going to come some form of advice from this person in the month of November. So emotionally, by mid-October, this Virgo is going to be recognizing or is being guided to persevere because you want this energy of happiness and well-being. So the owl, to me, is about obtaining some wisdom here. Because wisdom is knowledge, knowledge is power. Now in the subconscious position, we have flowers. So Spirit is saying, remember, happiness is coming. All that matters is happiness and one's well-being. So if you're trying to persevere when it comes to family matters, remember, Spirit's giving you the strength to believe and to create an emotionally secure and loving family. For this Virgo day to day may be tempted with the rabbit energy. May be focused too much on sexual matters. So in the inner strengths position, we have the lobster energy. Spirit's giving you the strength when it comes to a financial pinch to obtain some new information in order to decide who the rat is, who could be working against you, or you're fearing that they could be causing a financial pinch. Okay, so the lobster energy in your inner strengths position, Virgo, is to know during the first half of October of 2020 that you can succeed if you will persevere. Now on the bottom of the deck here we have ear. Good news. Good news is coming. What's that behind there? Because situations in the balance requires careful handling. Someone may be tempted, or you are the tempting person with the fair woman energy, Virgo. And Spirit's always saying with the grasshopper energy, the grass is not greener on the other side. Pay attention to your work. For as you persevere, so too will you have the strength to push beyond a financial pinch, or the thoughts of that. Right behind that I saw a fair man, and to not back down. Maybe the fair man is this rat. So we're going to clarify, of course, and I'm being guided to use the Osha Zen Tarot deck. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please clarify and or provide spiritual guidance for whichever Virgo I'm reading for during this general reading and the energies surrounding them during the first half of October of 2020. Yeah, so oh my, right off the bat in the beginning of October, it could have happened at the end of September, there was the Tower energy of a shocking realization. And it has to, for some, maybe has to do with family matters. But Spirit's saying, if you persevere, you will overcome this Tower energy. Who is it that you are thinking of? Or is this you? For when it comes to this fair woman energy, we have a Virgo who's feeling the Eight of Swords energies of guilt. Feeling trapped or stuck in some way. But in the relationship sector, we have the Sun. What does happiness and well-being mean to you, Virgo? Because you have the Magician energies. You have the ability to make your wishes come true. You just need to base those wishes, Spirit's saying, to create happiness and well-being. For the more you create that in relation to another or others, the more you can free yourself from some form of shocking realization. Now, creatively, during the whole first half of October of 2020, you do have the Page of Wands energies. So there is playfulness. There is maybe playful action, communication here. So I think Spirit is saying with these two cards together, bring playfulness into your family. Bring playfulness and communicate excitedly. For this will bring the nest energies of an emotional, secure, and loving family that seems to be very important to this Virgo. So when it comes to the actions position, slow down and go with the flow. For some Virgos, with the Ace of Cups energies, there is a need to take action to create the path of peace, joy, and happiness. There's a Virgo here that feels like somebody's working against them, maybe who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There is a Virgo here who feels as though someone is working against them. But Spirit's saying again, go with the flow and manifest happiness. Remember that in your subconscious position. Think of nature and the innocence and how we learn from the animals. For emotionally, if you follow Spirit's advice in this video, by November, you will have the owl energies, information from a wise person. Maybe some of you are going to go free yourself through communication with someone who is a counselor, a therapist, and they give good advice to help bring this playfulness back. So there could be a new beginning or a renewed beginning in the actions position by mid-October of 2020. And emotionally, this is beautiful. This Virgo recognizes the beautiful energy of the ordinary day-to-day. If you are a Virgo that is researching situations regarding money, you could learn from another. Say you lost a job here and then you felt guilty because you wanted to continue to provide and manifest things for your family. But then someone comes in and communicates with you and helps you. So this is about helping another or letting others help you to realize the blessings in your life and how to create this happiness. How you can lay down the energies of the Knight of Swords, protect and defend, and allow happiness. For if you manifest happiness in connection to another or others during the first half of October of 2020, you're going to find that you have not only happiness, but you have a confident energy of well-being. So in the day-to-day aspects position, we have the rabbit energies. Too much focus when it comes to the sexual things of life. Somebody here is wanting to hop, skip, and jump off a cliff with the Fool energies, that excitement, that enthusiasm. But be careful if you are only focused on sexual matters that you think are going to bring you happiness in your subconscious position, but that put you in a state of defensiveness instead of happiness. So be careful when it comes to sexual matters and temptations during the first half of October of 2020, Virgo, for you might accidentally jump off this cliff, is the message. Now, when it comes to this financial pinch stuff, in the inner strengths position, Spirit's saying what is affecting your finances is being affected by negative energy tied to the past. So the Five of Cups energies are worries and fears and concerns about what used to be. This author says when you receive the Five of Cups energies, this is about when we cling to the past, we become a blockhead, right? When we cling to the unhealthy, when we cling to the unhealthy, it affects your finances. It affects everything in your life. And I think that's why Spirit's saying, go with the flow. And recognize a rat when you see it during the first half of October. For you could learn through another, or you could teach others and receive the right communication in November, where you can come back into the desire to create a playful and emotionally secure family. This could be family, this could be friends, this could be a group of people, however that applies to you. So in a 3-card summary for further clarification with the Osha Zen deck, we have the first week of October being represented by the 9 of Wands and the Star card. So Spirit's saying, we're going to help you to make a wish come true, but you've got to let go with the 9 of Wands energies of a situation that was passionate for a period of time, or what you used to be passionate about. Are you going to put the effort in or not? For Spirit is giving you the courage to face the devil energies. The lion in sheep's clothing within or around you during the first half of October, Virgo. We have a Virgo who's communicating stability maybe with one person or another, one location or the other. And by the second week of October, we have sit in the nothingness with Taurus energy for a period of time so you can heal and then contemplate and plan a new path, a new direction, or a renewed path or direction. You may be feeling like an outsider with the Five of Pentacles energies, worrying about career, finance, money, or things of the material. And Spirit saying, moment to moment with the Two of Pentacles, it's time to put one foot in front of the other for whatever you manifest at this time. Whatever you give birth to, a person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment, you have the sun. You will be shining like the sun and creating a path, a new path, or a renewed path with the Ace of Cups energies of playfulness. Two major arcanas. Give birth to the light part of yourself. Walk in the light of your truth. Set goals and meet goals. To enjoy the ordinary day-to-day, to even give thanks to the ordinary day-to-day, for by mid-October of 2020, there is a karmic wheel here. So with the Four of Swords energies of postponement, be careful if there is a karmic connection. Something feels like a test, right? Because if we make a bad decision, we repeat an unhealthy pattern behavior or cycle with someone, or with someone now or someone new. If you make the highest, best decisions, then the Wheel of Fortune, of course, is going to bring you this great happiness and well-being. So postpone making a decision that feels karmic. Look at this. As you are sitting with the Two of Swords energies, mid-October of 2020, with the schizophrenia energies of the Two of Swords, indecision about the truth. Spirit is going to help you with the major arcana Judgment to make the highest, best decision. Yes, be careful, because I just saw on the bottom of the deck, we do have either celebration with the one you're with, or we have a three-party situation, and then we have water again. But there's a rat there. And that unhealthy energy of feeling like someone's working against you, of clinging to the past in some way, that is going to cause a financial pinch in your life, maybe having to do with this wife here and the guilt. Is this you or another? Pretty intense reading. So I'm going to bring in the affirmation deck for spiritual guidance for this Virgo, please. Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, Venus, Saturn, Pluto, Jupiter, and so on in the first half of October of 2020. So yeah, there are ups and downs. See, life is an incredible ride that you are lucky to be on. Yes, the ups and downs make me want to puke sometimes, but they're what makes things fun and interesting. So when it comes to family, it'd be a great time to persevere by creating plans for the future in the beginning of October. So some of you will be doing so, and in the thoughts position. Free yourself from guilt regarding this fair woman energy, fair-haired woman, and put your thoughts into your ultimate potential. I choose to live a life of my fullest potential. I trust that this will draw me towards experiences and people that support my growth and my accomplishments. So in the relationship sector, we do have beauty. Now the peacock can sometimes be energy of arrogance and ego, and other times it's about letting your light shine. With the magician here as a major arcana, some of you may be tempted by someone who is walking in their ego, or maybe this is you. But Spirit is saying you can create happiness, great happiness and well-being in your life, knowing that you are beautiful even when you don't think it. I am beautiful even when I don't see it. I'm beautiful no matter how many people don't say it. I'm beautiful, and I don't care if you know it. I'm beautiful, which is why I don't have to try so hard all the time to show it. For I know what my potential, my ultimate potential, is about. I love my family. My family is secure and loving, and I want to create playfulness. Spirit's giving me some patience here. And the card says, congratulations, Virgo, you've been granted more patience. You may start using it right away or much later. Waiting a long time is the sort of option now afforded to you by greater patience. For in the actions position, this is about praying to Spirit and giving thanks to the sanctuary, the contentment, the stability in your life, the clarity, the ability to step into a new path or a renewed path while at the same time recognizing if someone is working against me. Emotionally, there is playfulness by mid-October of 2020 because there is the giving thanks to the ordinary day-to-day with the 8 of coins. This is about the infinity symbol. I have learned, I have risen above, and now I am more wise. And as I connect playfully with this feminine, maybe for some, again, could be a therapist. Day to day, we have happiness. Not day to day, subconsciously, and we have the ideal partnership. So taking off your garb and opening your heart to happiness, because some of you need to recognize you are indeed in an ultimate partnership. There are just ups and downs, but that's the way life goes. And when we focus instead on creating playfulness and giving thanks to the current place we reside, the life we live, we are where we are meant to be. You are where you are meant to be, and some are wanting to jump off this cliff because of sexual matters. With the options energy in the day-to-day aspects position of the circle spread, the card says, as I open to the abundant possibilities of my life's path, I am reminded that I always have unlimited options. But of course, this is about making good decisions versus bad decisions, right? It's yes or no. It's moral from immoral. So a lot of advice here is to create patience for yourself, to sit in your sanctuary, to build upon family and friends, because advice is going to come, and you're going to recognize an ideal partnership one way or another, and that's going to be on a case-to-case basis through personal readings. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to have courage, to not cling to the past, but to push beyond a financial pinch, to understand with the ups and downs energies that these things happen. That if someone is working against you, or if you're working against yourself, find contentment in the sanctuary of your environment. Go with the flow. Create something that is what inspires you. Look at that. So we have in a 3-card summary for clarification: inspiration, spontaneity, and trust. I trust that everything will be okay in the end. So should these messages have resonated for you and you have further questions, feel free to write me for a personal reading. I offer a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, and yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video. I am now offering the fall special, Happy Fall, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Thank you to those of you whom have liked, shared, and subscribed, to those of you whom have donated to keep the channel up and running. Thank you to those of you whom have attended my live Zoomcast, where the subscribers meet each other face to face. There have been bonded friendships, and everyone who has attended has asked to be re-invited. If you're interested in the Wednesday Zoomcast at noon U.S. Central Time meeting, just write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com, and I'll send you the link and invitation. Thank you to those of you whom have been attending my Thursday at noon U.S. Central Time live video podcast on YouTube. Thank you to those of you who come to me for month-to-month readings, who have sent beautiful comments and follow-up emails to let me know afterwards how you found that path to peace, joy, and happiness. Take care, and God bless.